All right, football fans, welcome to the 2018 Hawaii High School Athletic Association Open Division Semifinals. Here live from Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union Field at Aloha Stadium. Ryan Nagano bringing to you big-time action here. Semifinal number one between two of OIA's finest football programs, the Mililani Trojans and the Campbell Sabres. Again, this is a semifinal matchup. Winner moves on to next week's Thanksgiving Day Classic. It's been a while since we've had our football state finals on the same weekend as Turkey Day. Loser will conclude their season. And for, as you see, Mililani here, they've won the toss and they have elected to receive here, looking to put on the pressure early. And you see the Campbell Sabres here. Campbell with a very comprehensive victory against the Farrington Governors last week to put themselves in position. And one of the big questions, folks, is who's going to start at quarterback here for the Campbell Sabres? The freshman sensation for Campbell, Blaine Hhsaa, 6-foot freshman, good for 4 touchdowns against the Governors' defense in pretty much 3 quarters time. And you see the unmistakable Trojan helmet there. And it's going to be really interesting, folks, to see how Mililani's offense establishes the pressure here. If Campbell can manage to hang around here as we get into the deeper part of the game, it'll be very interesting to see. Mililani, their offense averaging around 38 points a contest and nearly 350 yards. And they're going to be facing a Campbell defense here that has a lot of good players, especially in the back seven. They're going to be tested. And as both teams now entering the field here, it's going to be the Sabres' Jaden Arola, number 42, who will boot this one away, teed off from the 40-yard line. Awaiting the signal, you see, talking about freshman sensation, Kai Banks there, number 20. Gained over 120 yards total offense against the number 1 team in the country at that time, St. John Bosco, in September. And this kickoff will be taken by Raichel Vegas. Vegas, he is stonewalled at the 18-yard line. Access denied. Chase Paina, talking about freshman. He is also another freshman there with the big stop. Jeremiah Tauai, also a starter on defense, but he also shines on special teams. Take a look at Paina there, number 4. So the Mililani offense is led here by the all-time leading passer in Hawaii high school history, Dylan Gabriel. 6-foot, 190-pound senior. Coming into this contest, leading the state with 37 touchdowns against only 8 interceptions. And that is under 419 pass attempts. Gabriel here will throw. Finds the receiver at the 25. And a good yards after the catch. And this one will be caught there by Sai Kubuyama Hayashi. And on the stop, Kaipo Inos Hole. Enos Hole, number 32, has 3 interceptions to lead the Campbell squad. But he's going to be facing a lot of big receivers here for the Trojans. They waste no time, and it's going to be Kilifi Malapeai. Third effort will grant him maybe 3 on the play. And Mililani, you're going to see a lot of tempo here as you see the two-way threat of Poki'i Atkins Kupaka'a. 6-foot junior. In fact, there are 3 or maybe 4 players here on the Campbell defense that will find considerable time on offense. Gabriel here with the play clock at 13 seconds. It's going to be Malapeai again, and Malapeai is upended. Jeremiah Tauai, J.L. Lavea. pays a visit to Kilifi in the backfield there, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 6. We'll call it 3rd and 5 here. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. Just underway here from Aloha Stadium. And Mililani won the toss, elected to receive the kickoff. This will be a big stop for Campbell if they can stop him here on 3rd down. And that pass is wayward. It will be incomplete. Late penalty flag thrown. Kaipo Inos Ho was defending Maka Hill. And this, we're going to hear for the first time, head official Brandis Mirfuentes. Here's the call.
Pass interference. Number 32, Campbell. 15-yard penalty results in a 1st down.
So pass interference on Campbell here, and the drive continues. Ball will be spotted at the Mililani 49-yard line. And for Inos Ho, listed at 5'6", 645 pounds, he's going to be matched up often against the 6'2", 180-pound Maka Hill on the outside. Tall task here for Campbell. Gabriel here from the pistol. Face that pass rush fights Malapeai. Malapeai brought down. Good stop there by Tamatoa Mokiao Timalala. Tamatoa, who is featured on offense also. The 3rd leading receiver for the Sabres, is the field corner here for the Sabres defense. Mililani quickening the tempo as usual. Gabriel. And he's trying to avoid the rush there and has to throw it away. Bryson Tuisalo'o, the 6'3", 280-pound senior with a really good pass rush on the edge. And really asking a lot here from the Mililani offensive line. He's going to be working against the freshman Mikey Agasiva at 6'1", 240 pounds. 10:02 left here in the 1st quarter, and Gabriel facing another 3rd and long situation. Sabres will show blitz. They will bring it. Gabriel throws and almost caught, and then it almost intercepted. Kuboyama Hayashi, the intended receiver. And again, Tamatoa Mokiao Timalala on defense. So it's now 4th down. Usually, Sai Kuboyama Hayashi is the punter here in this situation. Dylan Gabriel actually last year held punting duties for Mililani. So Sai will receive the snap here. Again, 4th down and 9. Just under 10 minutes here in the 1st quarter. Boots this one away. It's a nice high kick. And this goes off of a Trojan gunner there, as the ball will be spotted at the 11-yard line. So a huge stop here for the Campbell Sabre defense. Mililani looking to establish their might on offense. And a very spirited effort here by the Campbell Sabres defense. Now, as we mentioned in the pregame, folks, the question is who's going to start at quarterback. Now, preliminary reports show that it was Kristen Kaipo that would be the starter, and indeed it would be Kaipo. Kristen Kaipo, a 5'9", 220-pound senior. 79 for 126. Good for 63% completion percentage. 1,311 yards, 13 touchdowns, and only 5 interceptions. Kaipo here will drop back, throw, and finds the leading receiver in the state in Titus Mokiao Timalala. That will be his 70th catch of the year. He comes into this contest with 14 receiving touchdowns. You see a replay here. Kaipo, nice strong throw. And when given time, Kristen Kaipo can throw it downfield with the best of them. So it will be 2nd and 1, ball spot at the 20. And then they're going to give it here to the open division's leading rusher and Sky Laktowen. And Laktowen was 1 man away from taking it to the house. 5'9", 170-pound junior there gets the first down and more. And we'll check it out here on the replay. Great job by the offensive line on that left side. Lauren LaCuesta and Jamal Ellerby. I think Lactawin usually likes to run towards the left side. And then now, an early timeout here by Mililani. We will take one, two here at 9:17 left here in the first quarter. We are all knotted up at 0. We'll be right back.
And this year's winner, Marcus Mariota.
Mariota is Hawaii's first QB.
Marcus puts the team on his back. Look at Mariota with a vicious block.
Unbelievable. Marcus catches his own pass.
Marcus Mariota. Touchdown.
This isn't my journey. It's ours.
The Hawaii Bowl kicks off Saturday, December 22nd at 5:30 p.m. Celebrate the season under the lights at Aloha Stadium. Be a part of the college football tradition in Hawaii as the Mountain West and Conference USA continue their holiday rivalry. High scoring, hard hitting Saturday night football in Hawaii. Made in Hawaii. Played in Hawaii. This year, the Hawaii Bowl is December 22nd. For more information, log on to thehawaiibowl.com.
All right, and welcome back here to Aloha Stadium. This is the Open Division semifinals between Mililani and Campbell. And you're talking about two teams, very storied histories. Campbell enjoying a lot of success in the 90s. Mililani always seemed to be around, but has really took a turn here to become a tremendous powerhouse here in the last 5 or 6 years. Got to credit Rod York and coaching staff for that. Kaipo here lofts one up, and Henderson was the intended receiver. I don't know if that was a wet ball, but that ball definitely got away from Kristen Kaipo. So now it'll be 2nd down and 10, and you get to see Vicen Valoria, a late pencil in at starter at the cornerback position, a position usually occupied by Charm Lomibiao. So that's talking about another twist in the plot here. 2nd down and 10. 9:12 left here in the first quarter. It's going to be Kaipo. Kaipo's intercepted. Darius Hhsaa from the 40. Hhsaa with some moves. Still on his feet and finally upended at the Sabre 17-yard line. A tremendous read there by the University of Hawaii verbal commit, Darius Hhsaa. 3-year starter here in the linebacking core for Mililani. And we'll check it out here on the replay. Kaipo stared down the receiver the whole way. Great underneath coverage by Mililani, and Hhsaa showing the hands. He's not all about run stopping. He's showing that added dimension that he can also defend the pass. So Mililani here, a tremendous opportunity, and now
Dead ball, late hit, number 72, half the distance to the goal, 1st down, Mililani.
talking about insult to injury. Not only the turnover occurred, but now the call from Brandon Smith-Fuentes is a personal foul on the Sabres. It will set up 1st and goal, and now Mililani, who was stymied on their first offensive attempt, here with a very golden opportunity. They're going to go with a 4-receiver package here, does Mililani. There'll be trips, as you can see here at the bottom of the screen. Gabriel, handoff, it's Malapeai. Goes right into the pile, moves the pile past the 5-yard line, so a gain of around 3. As we're under 8:48 and counting down here. As you see, one of the studs on defense, Bryson Tuisalo'o, 6'3", 280 pounds. They're going to move Bryson from both sides of the line here, trying to exploit a mismatch or so. So they're going to operate here from the offset pistol. It's going to be Malapeai. Oh, 6'1", 255 pounds. delivering some damage there on the inside pile. The Sabres are resolute here, and they are only a couple yards away. You see here on the replay, you got a fullback at 265, 270, and you got your tailback at 250. And it's Gabriel there. Great sleight of hand. Touchdown, Mililani. The all-time leading passer in Hawaii high school history, really showing the wheels here. But it all started from a good sleight of hand. He was on that option read and held it to the last possible second. Pulls it away from Malapeai. Was able to draw many Sabre defenders, and Gabriel walks or skips into the end zone. Mililani up 6-0. Kicking the extra point here is Kekoa Kuloloia, the 6'3" senior. And this is good. So now the score 7-0. With 7:53 left here, we'll take a break here from Aloha Stadium after this replay. And you're going to get to see this run here from another angle. Mililani 7, Campbell 0.
No more space in the hale, the place is Kapulu. For Hawaii self-storage, the best in value. Plenty room and aloha, come join our hana. Uncle Jerome and safety, we always malama. Hawaii self-storage.
And welcome back here to Aloha Stadium. As you see, a very confident Mililani sideline here. Confident, but also businesslike. They can really see that this year could be the year here for Millville. Up 7-0, 7:53 left here in quarter one. Peter Manuma, number 6, he's one of the more versatile athletes you're going to see here in the state. Plays linebacker, but also returns kicks here for Campbell. Liam McGee with the kickoff. Manuma will take it from the 4. Stumbles a bit here. And will try to go straight through. Still on his feet. Manuma is finally upended. Asher Palanca there with probably a touchdown saving tackle. And that could be a very needed catalyst here for Campbell. And you see here on the replay, Manuma, 6 feet, 160 pounds, and still growing. With the flowing locks, kind of looks like Troy Polamalu there. Now, Kaipo remains in at quarterback. Laktawan, the lone setback, and they're going to go throw a hitch to Tamatoa Mokiao Timalala. And he bulldozes everyone there at the 36-yard line. That's where they'll spot it. Good for a gain of 6. And Campbell, they do have Laktawan, who, again, is the open division leader in rushing yards. But they can also do this, too. They got at least 3 or 4 playmakers on their starting offensive lineup. And then for Kaipo, who has a 63% completion percentage, you got to know that they have a lot of those hitch and short passes worked in there as Laktawan again from the left side. Speeds around Olomua and will get the first down. So second time we have seen Sky fly right by the Mililani linebacking core, and it's good enough for the first. We'll check it out here on the replay. Again, using the block from Harrington Va'a, the Kahuku transfer, was able to seal the edge and enable Laktawan there to get a sizable gain. First down and 10 here from the Sabre 40. Kaipo, handoff, Laktawan left side again, following the block of Va'a. And Laktawan's second effort will yield maybe, they'll give him 2 on the play. Campbell's offensive line goes 280, 280, 260, 290, and 250 across the line. And actually, when they put Lyric Belarus in at center, he's 315. He's the biggest of them all. Now, Va'a actually is moving to center, Belarus at right guard. So they swap positions here from the start of the game. It'll be Kaipo. Kaipo hit as thrown. What a catch. In traffic, that's Tamatoa Mokiao Timalala. First down, Campbell as they enter the Trojans' territory. Tamatoa coming into this contest at 31 catches, 449 yards, and 4 touchdowns. He's good for only 3rd place on the team in receiving. Kaipo, strong, confident throw, steps up into the pocket and fires a laser. First Hawaiian Bank first down here for the Sabres. 10 seconds on the play clock. And little confusion here in the formation. 5 seconds on the play clock. Mililani will blitz. It'll be Kaipo, and it's Henderson. Henderson almost got away there from Bison Valoria. Ball will be spotted at the Trojan 37-yard line. So it'll be good for 8. And Campbell showing a lot of confidence here. We'll check it out here on the replay. Remember, Kaipo had a rusher or 2 in his face, and he still got it off. Laktawan, single setback. It'll be a tight formation here for Campbell. Kaipo throws, and it's tipped. It's Hhsaa again, who had the interception earlier in the quarter. Reads the quarterback's eyes very good, and I'm sure for Coach Nick Rolovich, he has to like what he sees if he reviews this game tape. Yep, did not see Hhsaa again playing the underneath coverage in the middle. 3rd down and 2, and you got to think this is 4 down territory here for the Sabres. And Campbell again is going to go with a 4-receiver package, but they're going to bring them in close to the line here. It's going to be Laktawan. Laktawan somehow finds a crease. It doesn't take much for Sky to exploit it. And he gets it right down to the Trojan 26-yard line. 10 or 11 here for the first down gain. You see here on the replay. You see Laktawan there with a little right foot step, a little goose step, and a little shoulder shake. And this is something that you got to think Coach Darren Johnson, who have been very successful in several schools here, but always been predicated with the running game. Kaipo, he's got to throw the fade, and just out of the outstretched hands of Tamatoa Mokiao Timalala. Great job picking up the blitz there by Sky Laktawan there. And Mililani was bringing the pressure right up the middle. 2nd down and 10 here with 4:36 left. And again, as we're close to the red zone, any series of downs is going to be 4 down territory here for Campbell. Again, with the same 4 receivers. They're actually going to stack on both sides here. Laktawan again on the left side, but this time he didn't get much help. Mililani saw this movie twice or 3 times prior, and they're able to put a stop on this. Hhsaa again on the stop. And you see here, good job there by Hhsaa. He was able to get away from Harrington Va'a. And Va'a needed to get that key block on the 2nd level. Unable to perform it, and that's how Hhsaa was able to get into the backfield. Sets up 3rd and 11 here from the Trojans' 28-yard line, under 4 minutes. Ball on the left hash, and they're going to have 4 receivers again, but the formation is very tight. Campbell throws the fade, and it's intercepted. Vicent Valoria penciled in late as a starter and gets the interception. And it looks like Campbell, who faced some pressure there, got rid of the ball a little too early and may have gotten his signals crossed with the receiver. See here on the replay, Mililani with great pressure, but you can see the cross up between the receiver who was running a post and Campbell, who threw it otherwise. So Mililani with a crucial turnover, and for Kristen Campbell, this is his second interception of the contest. Only had 5 interceptions and 126 pass attempts coming in. So Mililani here figuring out this Campbell offense. And again, Campbell was driving downfield. Mililani here trying to take advantage, and Malapai is stuffed. No gain. This Campbell defensive front is a very active defensive front. J.L. Lavea, he can play linebacker. He is that edge defender at 6'1", 225 pounds, the junior, coming into this contest with 3 sacks. Malapai averaging 5.2 yards a carry and 10 touchdowns. He will be stationed right behind Gabriel in the pistol. Man in motion there, that was Mystic Sampaga. And
False start. Number 66, Mililani. Half the distance, repeat second down.
so they're going to call it on the big junior, Sergio Muasau, 6 foot, 300 pounds. 2-year starter here on this offensive line. And again, Gabriel here. 2nd and 11 from the 2, under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Campbell will bring pressure. Gabriel, little too tall for Raichel Vegas going down the seam. And waiting in the wings was Poki Atkins Kupaka'a, playing that free safety position. He has 2 interceptions this year. And we check it out here on the replay. And you see Campbell didn't get to Gabriel, but did just enough. Four receivers again. They're actually going to go with a trips to Gabriel's right. Malapai is still the lone setback. You got to think he's in there for extra protection. 3rd and 11 here from the 2. It'll be Gabriel. Only a 3-man rush. Gabriel finds Maka Hill down the sideline. And are they going to say it's a catch? No. Was unable to have 1 foot inbounds. Hill was running free down the sideline, and boy, Campbell, I think, got lucky on that play. Let's take another look. Campbell decided not to bring pressure, and they were able to exploit that that cover 2 there. And on that replay, you can see that Campbell did a pretty decent job of really pinching the playing field. Maka Hill didn't really have a lot of room. That pass had to be perfect. So Campbell was able to get the stop here, and Kubuyama Hayashi. It's a very high kick, but not far. Manuma catches it at the 20. He fair caught it, and Mililani, I guess, did not realize that. 18-yard punt, but the field position is going to get a lot more sweeter here for Campbell. Here's the call from Brandis Muir-Fuentes. Got to credit the Sabres special teams. They got enough pressure there to force a very tough punt.
Kick catching interference. Mililani, that penalty has to be declined. We have a holding in the end zone. Safety.
You don't see this one every day. Remember, the ball was spotted at the 2-yard line, so they had to get that kick away. And a great pressure there. Let's see.
The holding was number 36, Mililani. Safety.
See, Gerald Lavea, number 25, got close to the punter. And maybe he was held in the process. So, holding in the end zone, 2 points here for Campbell. And right now the score is a 7-2. Almost looks like a baseball score here. But Campbell will get this ball after the free kick, which Mililani will perform from their own 20-yard line. They're going to get pretty decent field position. As you see our score here. This is the first out of 2 here in the Open Division semifinals. Here in the nightcap, it's going to be St. Louis and Kahuku, the annual reunion here, and almost 365 days from their last postseason meeting, in which St. Louis was able to prevail to two-peat, or repeat, I should say, as state champions. But still a lot of ball game here. McGee will kick it off the tee from the 20-yard line. Gets a decent route to this. It's going to be Manuma from the 28. Manuma has a wall. And he's chopped down at the 45-yard line. So a good return of 18 for Peter Manuma. And Campbell again, thanks to very good defense and special teams here, granted with another opportunity. And you see Manuma. Manuma is not really an east-west type of runner. He is willing to go full steam ahead into a pile. So Kaipo, 2 interceptions. Let's see who they bring out. It's Kaipo. Kaipo will remain in the contest. And quite honestly, he has moved the team very well downfield, aside from the 2 interceptions. Option play. Laktawan. And he's brought down. Shane Cady, a 6'3", 195-pound junior. He is one of the more faster edge defenders in the state. A 2-year starter. And Campbell again decided to go left side. And again, Mililani has saw this movie before. Big loss, 2nd and 16. They're going to empty out the backfield. 5 receivers, Kaipo here, and looks like it was some blown protection here. Mililani brought in 5, and several reached Kaipo in the backfield. Not sure if that was a screen, but Ezra Save, Shane Cady, was able to penetrate into the backfield. It's going to be 3rd and a mile here. Yep. Yeah, we had several defenders there who were beaten right off the snap. And when you have no help in the backfield for pass protection, that was absolutely crucial. Now 3rd and 23. Kaipo, he's going to go for it all, but is way too far for Titus Mokiao Timalala. Very optimistic pass down the sideline. And it's going to be 4th down and forever. Mililani defense this time stepping up. We'll see here on the replay. Kaipo just decided to see if he can throw it as far as he can, and you let your #1 receiver, who is really #1 in the state in receiving, to go and see if he can pull that one down. Jalen Henderson kicking this for Campbell, and it'll be fair caught at the 38-yard line by Rachel Vegas. So with 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. Score 7-2 in favor of Mililani. Now one would wonder of how long can Campbell keep up this defensive presence. This is a Campbell defense giving up nearly 300 yards a contest, 25 points a contest. But sometimes with these type of statistics, you got to throw them out the window here. In this elimination contest, Malapeai gets 4 or 5. Penalty flag thrown by Mirafuentes.
Holding, number 59, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Repeat 1st down.
And they're going to back this one up here. They're going to call this one a Mason Miyashiro, the center.
5'9".
Miyashiro has a very interesting battle against Caleb Jara, 6', 295-pound senior. They're going to have some really good battles on the inside there. So a Mililani penalty will set them back here. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. 4 receivers again here for Gabriel. Gabriel here has to escape from pressure. Gabriel has no receivers available here as finally Tuisalo'o drags him down. Gets some of the penalty yardage back, and it's still going to be second and long. 6'3", 280 pounds is Bryson Tuisalo'o, and you can see his pursuit there. He can chase down the quarterback. And Gabriel this year only has 1 rushing touchdown. Last year he had 7 rushing touchdowns. But at the same time, Gabriel has thrown the ball 419 times coming into this contest. It's going to be Malapiai. Malapiai is tripped up. And if it wasn't for the extra effort there from Jeremiah Tauai, I think Malapiai was running downfield and downfield hard. We see here on the replay, yep. He took the last-ditch effort there by the linebacker Tauai. Mililani has really seen this Campbell defensive front, and when Campbell decides to go with a light box of 3 or 4 defenders in the box, it's almost an automatic run here. And with that, this will conclude the first quarter. A very unusual score here. Mililani 7, Campbell 2. We'll be back here for second quarter action. This is Aloha Stadium Star Sports.
Darren didn't switch to just any insurance company. He switched and saved with the insurance company trusted by Marcus Mariota.
I love it when hard work and preparation pays off. Right on.
The Island Insurance Go Low auto policy starts at $27 a month. Just the lowest rate to keep your car on the road. You saved the money. You saved the money.
Call 643-4000 or visit islandinsurance.com.
All right, and we're back here from Aloha Stadium. Mililani will start the second quarter, 3rd down and 10 from the 37-yard line. And there'll be Gabriel. Gabriel, he's going to go one-on-one on the outside. Has a receiver. It's Maka Hill, but Hill was out of bounds. I have to read that, yeah? Okay. I'm sorry. I thought they were going to get the audio from Al, that's right. Yeah, we'll check it out here on the replay. You see a nice pass there. Had the one-on-one here again. Hill at 6'2", going against Enos Ho, who's at 5'6". And this will now be 4th down and 10. Poki'i Atkins Kupaka'a is a single return man. Line drive kick. It should be returnable, and it will be caught from the 22-yard line. Great move on the outside, but a lot of east and west is not going to cut it here against a very good punt coverage team from Mililani. And the Sabres will start from the 28-yard line as we start quarter 2. Again, the winner of this matchup here will face the winner of tonight's semifinal, which is Kahuku versus St. Louis. Much anticipated here. Campbell with 4 receivers. From the pistol, it's going to be Campbell. Quick handoff. It's going to be Hhsaa. Hhsaa has 8 on that run. And again, Campbell decides to exploit the lack of numbers in the interior of that Mililani defense there. If you're a quick counter, you could see only maybe 5 or 6 defenders in the box. And Campbell with a quick give. Gain of 8. For the most part, between the 20s, Campbell has moved the ball pretty well. Campbell, handoff, Hhsaa, right side here, gets around the edge. Hhsaa brings him out of bounds, and it's good for the first down. They love that run around the edge. They feel that Hhsaa can outrun the Mililani defenders here. Mililani had, when their linebackers drawn, or the defensive lineman, Tuila Tufunga, had the first attempt at Hhsaa, but Hhsaa's too quick around that edge. First down and 10 here from the 38. Hitch route. Nothing much here. Tamatoa Mokiao Timalala will lose 2. And you know, at this point of the season, all of these games are televised on state TV or, you know, on the internet, and more than ample amount of footage and opportunities to coach up a game plan here. And Campbell does have the tendencies here of doing high percentage passes to their playmakers. Mililani was up to the task there at 2nd and 12. And Hhsaa again, right through the middle. Still on his feet into Mililani territory. If you blink your eyes, folks, you're going to miss some action. And Hhsaa gets a huge gain. 24 on that run. First down, Campbell. See here on the replay. That is not real speed here. Not 100% speed, but he is still quick on the replay. See Asher Palanca there with what could have been a touchdown-saving stop. First and 10 here. It's going to be Hhsaa again. Hhsaa is brought down on the edge there by Ezra Save. Save gets, Hhsaa gets around 4 on the play. And Campbell here with a sustained drive, down 5. Their only score coming on a holding penalty by Mililani on an attempted punt. 2nd and 6 here, and you see Campbell there, some confusion on the offensive line. Campbell has time to throw, and that pass sails away from Tamatoa Mokiao Timalala. He did have the leverage advantage against the linebackers, but the pass was not on target. 3rd down and 6. So far, this game has a nice cadence, a nice tempo to it. Some penalties here and there. And now they have a